Yes, yes, welcome in again, everyone. It's the One Burner Bachelor, 37 steps up high above the city. The evening's cooling off. It's beautiful. We're back in action. We did not expect to be back in action. I was just going to cook up a couple of hot dogs. A couple of friends of mine called that are coming over. Z and our convenience store across the street gave me a nice deal on the package of beef hot dogs. Once again, they were nice enough to give me a great deal on two medium onions, one of them which I used, and I'm going to use my favorite weapon of choice here now. I cut that onion into half moons the best I could. I'm not sure if it's a half full moon or a half empty moon. I've heard of the half empty glass and the half full glass, but I don't know how those moons work. But anyhow, we were just going to cook this up, and I was just going to have one or two, but it started to smell so good and it was so easy. I scored the hot dogs at an angle to try to make them look fancy. Started the hot dogs first, of course, after I steamed water out of my pan to make sure it was bacteria free. And once it started releasing a little bit of fat from the beef hot dogs, I added the half moons, half full moon or half empty moon of onions. And now I am going to add, I was looking for macaroni and cheese, which would be a great thing to add to this. But what I found was pasta and butter sauce. So I think it's more of a butter sauce than it is cheese, which is great because hot dogs and onions, you don't really need cheese, but a pasta and a butter sauce to kind of, casserole it a little bit. Maybe break up the hot dogs if we decide to. But this is just a quick one. And it's a nice, quick, easy recipe. Beef hot dogs, turkey hot dogs, any hot dogs you like. I think if you cut them open like I did there, cut them a little deep if you can, not too deep to break them into small pieces, but deep enough so some of the juice does get out of them while they're cooking, and that only adds to the flavor of everything else in your dish cooking. So I'm gonna, actually I got the heat turned up pretty high here. This is just a quick, less than 3 minute, I think, just an awesome late night thing, a package of hot dogs. The onion you don't even have to add. It can be macaroni and cheese easy enough, but I went with pasta and a butter sauce. And we're going to let this continue to do its thing, let it bubble, start to smell good, and then 37 steps up high above the city. We're going to enjoy this on a beautiful night. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you next time on the One Burner Bachelor.